Thank you, Alfred. For those who are coming from outside Kenya, welcome to Kenya, your second home. I will also not speak for long because I think a good president has been set. I'll ride on all the protocols as established, and I recognize all of you in the offices you hold. Let me say I'm pleased to join you today and to join this distinguished assembly of employers, visionaries, and change makers from our continent and beyond who have come to gather here to advance the noble cause of social justice through business enterprise. The theme of this summit, Empowering Business to Advance Social Justice, addresses the ideal obligation of businesses, namely to create wealth and maintain the dignity of individuals. For far too long, debate has presented the case for enterprise and social justice as competing forces, yet they are mutually reinforcing. When businesses create decent work, ensure fair wages, uphold labor rights, embrace equity, support communities, and integrate social and environmental goals into their businesses models, they strengthen the very foundation upon which prosperity is built. Africa is currently at a demographic and economic crossroad. Our youthful population is a tremendous asset, but it also poses an enormous challenge. Africa, as the world's youngest and fastest growing population, estimated currently at 400 million young people between 15 and 35 years, and estimated to escalate to 1 billion by 2063. While many challenges face young people in Africa today, undoubtedly the most acute challenge is the lack of enough jobs and income opportunities for them. And this has led to a situation where in some of our countries, we've seen unrest led by young people, and part of the grievance is around the lack of enough jobs and income opportunities for the youth. We have also seen the young people of Africa, some of them turn into social media platforms, not for e-commerce or to look for opportunities there, but to spread hateful messages. The consequence of youth unrest and disenfranchisement has been loss of property, higher operating costs, and dwindling profits. And therefore, the youth unemployment challenge presents the greatest opportunity for the social justice agenda that we are gathered here today to speak of. We must therefore unlock the transformative potential of businesses, not just to profit, but also to empower. This requires a new paradigm of enterprise in the following manner. One, businesses that embrace inclusivity, where women, youth, and persons with disability find meaningful participation and leadership. Two, socially conscious businesses, investing in communities, promoting environmental stewardship, and building resilience to climate change. And three, businesses that uphold ethical governance, including transparency, accountability, and helping us to create a corrupt-free Africa. Kenya like many other African nations, has made social justice a guiding pillar of our national development. The bottom-up economic transformation agenda pursued by this administration has introduced a multi-pronged job and income opportunities creation program targeting young people. We recognize, however, that we cannot achieve this alone. We need the private sector, we need other employers to transform policy into job and income opportunities for our young people. We need the private sector to augment our interventions and offer the requisite community support so that the social aspects such as mental health and wellness, including sports, recreation, and rehabilitation facilities are simultaneously available, especially for our youth. Youthful workers today and tomorrow are asking employers for greater flexibilities at the workplace. And therefore, the era of tie and suit wearing workers could be coming to an end. And that's what the young people are demanding, that you don't need a tie to be productive. Going forward, therefore, we must engage our young people, express their thoughts as we define the worker of the 21st century. We ask government, or rather we ask the private sector and employers and businesses generally to partner with government so that we can support young people's engagement, and this will benefit both the employers and the government. Businesses can also be at the forefront of mainstreaming government-led youth, women, and persons with disability strategies. For example, here in Kenya, we are providing opportunities for these categories to take part in government procurement through the Access to Government Opportunities Program, AGPO. And therefore, businesses can help us by also internally insisting that part of their procurement goes to young people, women of integrity, honesty, hard work, transparency, and care for others. They need to be profitable. Can create a more just and socially responsive market where every individual has a place and where no one is excluded, where business stands as the most dynamic driver of social transformation and shared prosperity. This is the Africa we must dream of and actualize in our lifetime. An Africa of the 21st century, which will be powered by young people, and where technology and public-private partnerships will define our success. It is possible to transform Africa in our lifetime. It is business to get a better Africa, a more inclusive Africa, integrating the voices of women, the voices of young people, the voices of persons with disabilities, and it is possible for the youth to drive the transformation of Africa and expedite the integration of the continent that we have always desired. I thank you, and I now declare the Africa open.